and it's been on my mind, and I wanted to talk to more people about this briefly before I, take a little break. Be careful of horoscopes. Um, Horoscopes can be used by um, jealous celestial beings to keep us having delays. Now, I know some of y'all may think otherwise, but I'll explain in a moment, okay? The horoscopes can be used to keep you in slave energy, to keep you in a certain energy that would actually block you from doing what you need to do to have success. So, for example, your horoscope may say, do housework, be organized, but it doesn't tell you the work that you have to do for you. It's almost like it's doing misdirection. It has you focused on slave work outside of yourself rather than work on you. And it tries to keep you in one type of energy that would be more of a service to other people than yourself. So you have to be very careful. You have to research more into the horoscope number in the horoscope that you got. You have to look up the elemental energy for it, because it's only giving you when you don't do your own horoscope and you just go to like a random horoscope site or a random person. They will give you the energy most likely that's for more for other people. So it'll be like, oh yeah, help your family members out. It'll even tell you, sometimes horoscope will tell you to forgive somebody, even though somebody didn't change. It'll say, somebody wants your forgiveness, so forgive or whatever, even though you know the person is still doing you like dirt. Because the horoscopes are hijacked. The delivery of the information of the horoscopes can be hijacked by wicked celestial beings. Hold on, y'all. Hansi and Flick, cut it out in here, y'all. They do that every time I get on video. So, um, what they do, some of the dark celestial beings, they'll find something in that horoscope that will require you to be distracted from what you can use your energy for that day, that would work in your favor. So it may tell you to do housework and cater to people when actually you could be doing creative work. See what I'm saying? Or you could be doing both. But it'll try to keep you in a certain energy that only cater to other people more than yourself. So just be careful, okay? I can break it down and explain it even more, but my suggestion is, if you're doing horoscopes, always look into the energy, deep research into the energy that is related to that specific horoscope guidance. Whenever I do it, I'm like, okay, I see a dark celestial being have tried to keep me in this energy so that this energy I don't get this energy. So sometimes it's keeping you in a certain energy because it knows that if you went into a different energy, you'd probably have a bigger breakthrough. So for example, when it say organize some stuff, it may say get organized or whatever, but it's not telling you the specifics of what to organize. It's not telling you um like it's not telling you what you need to do after you organize. Like, why are you even organizing? It's not telling you that. It will say, the horoscopes will say, organize and see what happened, watch what happened. It's purposely not telling you what the benefit is, because it know that you may actually get someone else to do it and still get the benefit. See, it's trying to get you to still use up your energy. These celestial beings, when they're manipulating the horoscope information, like you can actually get someone else to organize and then you do the work. Then you create from the organization. But the horoscopes are always telling you to do something that would cause you energy that day that is important for a manifestation. So for example, if you're organizing your stuff around your house and all that, you may very well not be doing investments because that still could be earth energy. You're not selling anything, you're not marketing anything, you're not lifting no weights. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of just having you, it might be having you in the lowest vibrational version of the energy that is telling you to be in. So it never says pay somebody or get somebody else to do it and then you do the best thing you could do with that energy. It never ever says that. And that's very weird that it never says that. It never really gets into how important it is to let other people take care of you sometime. I don't like that horoscopes never talk about that. It's all about what you can do for the world, other people, and always how you could be of service. When it says rest, it always says put some time aside for rest, but it never makes it seem like that maybe you need a couple days rest. I don't like how horoscopes, when you are rested, it immediately tries to get you out of that energy so you can immediately do work that would serve other people more, or work that you wouldn't even benefit from. You would just always just benefit energetically but not actually financially. Like it's almost like sometimes the horoscopes seem like they're just um try to keep you not really caring so much about financial success. It's like it's trying to keep you just like in feeling and um emotional manifestation, but not actually the financial success. It's not telling you why it has you doing this. It never has like, oh, you're going to do this, you should do this because this will lead you to some financial success or some sort of groundedness. It's almost like it's telling you to do things for other people's satisfaction more than yourself. I think the horoscopes at times are training people to be codependent, to be people pleasers, to feel like if they don't do what it say, something bad's going to happen or they'll get stuck. Almost like if you don't do what it say, you'll disappoint the world, or the world will be disappointed. It gives off that type of feeling, like some sort of covert energy. That's why when you do horoscopes, you have to do horoscopes for yourself, and you should actually be doing them in a way where it actually comes with guidance, like a lot of guidance for each elemental energy. So, for example, if I want to do some of my horoscope live on this video, okay, let's say I'm going to do a little bit of my horoscope, but I'm going to do mine with color. Okay, I'm going to just pick. Okay, there it is. Purple and white. That could be intuition, prayer. Okay, silence, solitude, affirmations. But the horoscopes that you get randomly online, they will tell you spend some time alone. They'll tell you, oh, just detox from technology. But what they won't tell you is the reason why. And what they won't tell you is what else you can do for the reason why. So like this card here literally shows you why. Like, because the Holy Spirit wants to contact you. There's a loved one. Obviously, there's a loved one on the other side that I have that's trying to reach me today. Okay? Somebody from my past, so, an older spirit. So, but see, the horoscopes that you get at random online and from people, they're not really getting into that. All right? So, this is why it's important to do your own horoscopes and just research it. You could do your horoscopes using the crayon box. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Just be careful. You have to go deep into the lesson, because the celestial beings, the dark ones, when they give it to you, they're hiding certain things. They're keeping certain things from you. So this is why it's important to do your own horoscope, so nothing is hidden from you, because you access your own metaphysical space. You didn't rely on some celestial being, dark being to give it to you, or an entity. You relied on yourself. Okay. Also, when you do the horoscopes, or when you do your own horoscopes, you can see the pattern. Which one came after what? Like, what lesson is coming after each lesson, so you know which one, what energy is influencing another energy. So when we look at mine, okay, we see that a past relationship, maybe with someone who died, lack of something that somebody did to me that died or whatever, they're affecting my self-care. They're causing me to be blindsided, or they're trying to remove the blinds because they blindsided me when they was alive. So they're trying to, basically, somebody might be trying to earn their wings. Somebody on the other side may be trying to earn their wings, so that's why they might have lied on me or whatever. But see what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my own horoscope so I can see. So I can see what the colors and the elements are. When you get other people to do the horoscopes, they're not really telling you that. They're just telling you the one little lesson or one little guidance. They're not telling you what. Okay? So, yeah. So, for example, the color yellow is here. So I could just research the color yellow. Okay, I can research that. Okay. So I'm just saying, just be careful. You're better off. You could use your creative stuff to figure out your horoscopes for the day. One way you can get around the dark celestial beings manipulating the horoscope is simply use literature, because I don't think they dominate words. They only kind of dominate, like, mess with your emotions and your feelings. So I think when you use written text, you're getting what they may be withholding from you, because you're getting it from the space rather than waiting for them to grab something in the space and give it to you. You're actually grabbing from the space yourself. So when you use text, that's a better way to do horoscope. So, okay. So see how I just opened this book and the word present, new, experience will soon become your past and a foundation for a new present and future. See? So because I got the horoscope message, I grabbed it myself. This means I'm not going to be denied any expansion of this message. That means I got the whole Akashic record for this message. But if I was meditating and waiting to get it, I would not be sure whether the entity gave it to me or a celestial being gave it to me through manipulating my emotions. And if I used if I went to someone to do a horoscope reading, I don't know if the dark celestial beings manipulated the emotions to give me one thing. But when you use your own energy and you do it yourself, 9 times out of get 10, you're going to get the message that's the most important. That's the biggest and most important Akashic record that you need that day.